I know I'm not the only one excited for Blade. Some new details for Bethesda and Arcane's recently announced Blade video game have surfaced, along with some concept art that really looks pretty amazing. Let's talk about the upcoming game, where the concept art comes from, and what kind of Blade game they seem to be putting together for us. Now, before we do that, though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring that bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos, and we want to be your place for all of superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently so you are in the know. Well, we've been trying to focus a little more on superhero gaming because, quite honestly, there are a ton of fans that are pretty excited for the future of the superhero genre in the world of gaming. Now, recently we found out Bethesda and Arcane are developing a brand new game for Marvel based on the character Blade. The character has a long cinematic history and is about to rise again in the MCU, and it appears Marvel is more than ready to put the character front and center once again. Now, recently the art director at Arcane, Sebastian Mitten, dropped a bunch of concept art over on Twitter. Well, I guess we're calling it X. And it appears Arcane is actually recruiting for game development, which does indicate this project is very early in development. Now, as you check out the concept art, it appears to me that this game is going to have a lot in common with the Arkham Asylum series, placing stealth as an absolute key factor in the gameplay. Now, the art doesn't reveal a lot. We do know the game is going to be set in a version of Paris that has been overrun by vampires, and when they announced the game at the Game Awards, the press statement actually said that it will be a single-player, third-person, narratively driven action title, suggesting again this will be very similar to Arkham Asylum or the recent Spider-Man games. Now, in that same press release, they confirmed it's going to take place in Paris, where a whole section of the city has been placed under a military blockade due to the vampire takeover. The residents are trapped inside and not allowed to leave, and outsiders can't enter. When the sun goes down, the humans lock themselves up, and the vampires take over to the streets of Paris. This should make for some pretty interesting gameplay and quite a unique Blade story, and the kind of story you really need to give this character his full breadth and weight. With this game so early in development, I think the details are going to continue to trickle out. I'm not really expecting to get anything real for at least 18 months to 2 years. You guys know how long these things take to develop, but maybe by next year's Comic-Con we'll have a lot more information. Stay tuned. This is going to be one we follow closely. I'm not expecting a lot of updates anytime soon.